Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Antonella Goes Hunting. Today I'm going to make homemade sausage rolls. They're the perfect food for when you've got football on the TV, the kids have got friends coming over, or you just want to freeze them for a little snack at a later date. The first thing that we want to do when making homemade sausage is turn the oven on to 180 degrees. Then we're going to start preparing our mince meat. I have here 500 grams of pork mince meat, and we're going to chop a couple of veggies up and kind of hide them into the mince meat. You'll never know. We're going to start with half an onion. So chop the ends off. Chop it in half and put half away for later. Peel the onion and finely dice. Next, we're going to chop a carrot. Then we're going to slice celery. Take the ends off because they're usually a little bit dry. We're going to dice the mushrooms. Then we're going to mince the garlic. The ends off. And of course, last of all, the secret ingredient, bacon. Give it a quick chop. In a frying pan, I want you to drizzle some oil, turn the heat on to a medium and wait for the oil to get hot. Once your oil is hot, I want you to tip all the ingredients into the frying pan that we just chopped. We're going to fry these until the onions have gone a little bit clearer and the bacon is a little bit crispy. You can add some salt and pepper on it. As soon as the bacon and other ingredients are fine, switch off the heat and allow it to cool. While the ingredients in the pan are cooling down, we're going to chop up a little bit of parsley. Again, this is fresh from my garden. We're going to pick off the leaves from the stalks. We don't want the stalks, we just want the leaves. Pork mince. Into that same, I crack an egg. And then I'm going to put a handful of breadcrumbs in there. So that's ready to go. As soon as my ingredients are cold, I'll put it all together and give it a good mashing around. Now to add all the ingredients together. We have our fried ingredients and our mince all into the one bowl. And give it a really good mash up. You want to make sure it's all nicely mixed up together. Then put that aside and we'll cut puff pastry sheets. And we're going to slice them in half. Now make sure you cut through the plastic as well, because we need to have that plastic backing on the back of each one. On each one of these puff pastry half sheets, I want you to grab a little bit of your mincemeat mixture, and we're just going to place it into the center of the puff pastry sheet and smoosh it along until that whole half has got some mincemeat in the center of it. Now you can see I'm stacking it reasonably high. You don't want to go too high. This will take a little bit of time to kind of get used to how high to actually do it. The reason being that when you roll, if you've done it too high, it's not going to close. Once you have the mincemeat mixture all laid out on all of your puff pastry half sheets, I want you to grab a bit of milk in a glass and another egg, crack it into the milk and just give it a quick mix. This is going to be your egg wash that you're going to both paste sausage rolls together with, and they'll also be on the top. Pastry brush, I just want you to run a little bit along one edge. Now which edge that's going to be, because that's going to be on the inside of the fold, okay? So when you push across and roll, you slightly pull away plastic paper, tuck it all in, and then keep rolling. And there we have a massive sausage roll. Until your blue paper comes off. Keep the edge where you've sealed it on the bottom. You're going to slice it in half. And that's your full sausage roll. So you've got two right there. If you're making party sausage rolls, you can ease again if you like, or do them in thirds. It's up to you. Just remember, the smaller they are, the quicker they'll cook. And on each one, I want you to poke some holes with a fork. Then I have a baking tray with paper. And as I finish each one, I'm going to place it onto the baking paper, ready for me to place my egg wash on top. As soon as you have your two trays of rolls ready to go, you want to place a little bit of that egg wash that I told you about on each one. Then place both trays into your hot oven. We'll wait about 20 minutes, we'll give them a quick check, and if they're ready to go, them out. Otherwise, about half an hour is more than enough. It's been 20 minutes and the sausage rolls are ready and they're out of the oven. The smell right now in this kitchen harks me back to school days and walking home past the bakery. It is just the most amazing salivating smell you could ever have. Let's put some up onto a plate, and that way we can serve them up. I personally like them with some barbecue sauce and some tomato sauce served out, so everybody can dip as they wish. How good do these look? They are just divine. Anyone would be happy having one of these. So, me too. Bacon flavour is beautiful, and no one will ever know unless they look very closely. There's carrots and mushrooms and all sorts of good stuff in there for you. We'll keep that a secret just between you and me. In the meantime, don't forget to keep up with my blog that has the recipes, my vlog which you've just watched, and my Facebook and Instagram page to let you know when they're coming up. Have a great day and happy hunting.